Hey guys, Get Fresh guys. I'm here back with another video. I'm sorry I've been gone for so long, but back now, and I'm back with some videos of some knowledge, all type of stuff. We're gonna have some more good pranks, smoking videos, any type of videos you guys would like. Please let me know. Today we're gonna be talking about why you don't need a job, because lately people have been trying to argue with me, or not argue, people have been trying to tell me why you need a job, or they have to have the job to survive, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. You do not need a job, and this is why I'm gonna tell you, you don't need a job. And don't worry about this stuff at the top, because I ain't write all that, but just worry about this stuff at the bottom that I show you. Okay, so you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Okay, look. We got birth, and we have death. Okay, we have birth and we have death. Okay. So, guess what? In case you guys didn't know, one day you're not gonna be here anymore. Okay. Everybody should know, right? Okay. So, everybody around the age of, let's say, about right here. I skipped 10, you know what I mean? Because obviously at 10, you're not gonna need a job. Everybody gets a job around here. About 17, you know what I'm saying? People get jobs earlier than that, depending on what state you're in, whatever. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All I'm saying is about 17, most people get a job. Okay. Let's keep that in mind. Okay. So from 17 until 65, because 65 is about when people retire. You know what I'm saying? 65 is a percentage of 9 out of 10 people retire about 65. Okay. So let's keep that in mind. You're gonna have this job, or it might not be that same job, but you're going to have a job working for someone from this age until this age. 65 is when most people retire. Okay, right? Think about that. So now, this is your life right here. This is your life right here. All of this right here is your life. You spend it every day at a job. So now, at least half of your lifetime was spent at a job or the same job that you had for years. Okay. And then 65 is when people retire, right? Well, guess what? 65% of people don't even make it to the age of 65. Keep that in mind. $65%. Okay. Just keep this in mind, guys, because this is stuff that you guys need to know. They don't teach you this stuff in school. They will not teach you this stuff in school, and that's why I'm here to teach you guys this stuff. Okay. 65%. They want you to be poor. They want you to be poor. Who is they? The government. The people that's in power, the people that's in charge. They want you to be poor. The system is designed for people to be poor. That's why they say the rich are going to get richer and the poor are going to get poorer. You want to know why? Because people say I can't. Poor people are always going to be poor. That's not anything negative. It's a fact, because they say this right here. I can't. If you say you're going to be poor, or you say you can't, or you say you can't afford something, you're poor. You're going to be poor. You're always going to be poor. You know what I mean? You gotta change your mindset and rewire our minds, guys. Okay, let's talk about this. Your words have power. When you say, I'm going to go do this, in your mind, you're thinking about ways to go do something. In your mind, you're thinking about ways of how you're gonna do it. Now, when you say, I can't, you automatically shut anything down inside of you you automatically shut down all positive thoughts. So now you're being negative, telling yourself you can't. And you're gonna keep telling yourself you can't. And it's gonna become a habit. And then you're always gonna be broke. So let's stop saying I can't. The word I can't doesn't exist over here. It doesn't. Can't. You gotta understand the languages and the things that they put out in our minds. Can't is a word that has a lot of power. You wanna know why? Because can't is the reason why you are on this video watching me right now. That's why. Because you should be busy doing something else. You know what I mean? Now let's get back to the topic. Poor people are greedy. Poor people are greedy. People say rich people are greedy, but poor people are greedy, if you want to be honest, because why are people rich? People are rich because they make something. They make a product. They own businesses. They're doing something to give to the poor people to buy. And the poor people does nothing. The poor people work a minimum wage job. They don't work their ass off. They don't really think too much. They don't use their brain how they should. They don't use their brain to their full advantage. So they're always going to be in this middle class, low class mindset of always having to depend on the job. When in reality, I said from age 17 to 65. 65 is when most people retire. 65% of people don't even make it after the age 65. So what I'm trying to tell you is, stop wasting your time at a job doing something that you don't even like doing. Stop wasting your time doing something that you don't even love. People keep asking me questions. How do I make money, or how do I survive and make a living off of not having a job? Well, I'm gonna tell you straight like this. It's okay to struggle while finding something that you're passionate about doing. It's okay to find your path and your destiny. It's okay to do that while you're struggling, because guess what? You're not always gonna be at the top. And guess what? Like I said, it doesn't matter. You should spend your life doing something that you like doing and passionate about, rather than spending your life doing something that you don't like. Because guess what's gonna happen when you spend your time from age 17 to 65? Guess what's gonna happen? You might have kids in this time. And if you have kids, guess what? They're gonna grow up seeing you work that job. They're gonna grow up listening to you say, get a job, depend on this job. So they're never ever going to have a boss mentality. They're never ever going to be able to think outside of, I have to get a job. They're never going to be able to think outside of, I have to sell drugs. They're never going to have to think outside of a brilliant mindset. So this is why we have to unlearn and relearn our, things that we've been taught. Because in school, they don't teach you how to be a boss. In school, they teach you to be poor. In school, they teach you, once you leave here, you have to be a lawyer. You have to be a judge. You have to be something. That means you have to spend, and look at this and look at this. See, I was about to get on something about college, but that's for another video. This is videos for people that keep asking me questions about why don't I need a job, or people that keep asking me, how can you survive without a job? It's easy. Do something that you're passionate about. You know what I mean? Make something. You have social media. You spend at least 7 hours a day on social media. 7 hours a day on social media. You spend 7 hours a day on social media, right? So, and you're here watching me right now. So, what I'm trying to get to is, social media is one of the most powerful things ever invented. Social media is the #1 way to get rich nowadays. If you go viral one time, you're rich. It just depends on what you do with that moment of light that you got or that you had. If you go viral, you are rich. Is what I'm trying to tell you. So make something, make videos, make funny videos, make goofy videos, make prank videos. I don't care. Start trying to do something. Because if you're sitting here watching me, that means you're not doing shit at all. You know what I mean? But look at this. I got off topic. But what I'm trying to say is, spend something that you're passionate about doing. Because when you're passionate about doing something, you know what I'm saying, it brings out the best in you. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they don't teach you to in school, getting back on top, they don't teach you to be a boss. They teach you that you need a job, or they teach you that you have to depend on a job. So now your kids grow up depending on a job. Like I said, you know what I mean? Dang, I had a brain fart. All right, look, dog. Back to it. It's sad. It's pretty sad that they don't teach us this stuff in school. Like I said, they teach you that you have to have a job. They teach you to be a lawyer. They teach you to be something. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It's okay to struggle. Like I said, if your kids grow up saying you work a job, they're gonna work a job. You don't need no job. Because your kids are never gonna become nothing more than a job. School doesn't teach us this, and that's why I say people are brainwashed or programmed. People think it's funny and it's all seriousness, because it literally is a programming of the mind, or a brainwashing of the mind from day one, when we go to school and they're teaching us. I mean, obviously not day one, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. As you get older, and before you realize it, you're being told you have to work a job. You see your parents going to work every day. You see your parents depending on the job, and now that's what you think you have to do, because no one else is telling you anything different. And I'm here to tell you something different. I'm here to show you that you don't need a job. I don't have a job right now. You know what I mean? So guess what? And even if you do need a job, okay, work that job and stack up some money and invest that money towards something that can make you some more money that's not illegal, or make you, I don't care what you do. All I'm saying, I'm trying to do stuff the legal way anyways, so I don't do anything, none of that other stuff, you know what I mean? What I'm saying is take that money, stack it up, invest it, go take a trip somewhere around the world, see something different, because most people that believe that you need a job have never even left their state. They've never even left their state. Most people that thinks that you need a job has never even left their city. And if you have, you still live there. Am I wrong or right? Okay, so move out of your state first. Try something different. Don't keep doing the same thing every day and expect a different result, because then you go insane. You know what I mean? Now you're losing time. You're losing time. You know what I mean? We don't have that much. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Stop thinking that you need a job. Because guess what? We're all everybody's not gonna be here forever. So what I'm trying to say is, don't spend your time doing something that you don't enjoy. Why do that? Why spend your time doing something that you don't enjoy? What is the point of doing that? Think about this. If you grew up and your parents telling you you don't need a job, and they're showing you different ways to make money, and you haven't they're showing you different ways to make money, and you've never seen them work a job, that's automatically going to wire your mind to not want to get a job and to try to do something on your own. Now, if you grow up with parents that have always worked a job and have never told you anything else, and told you that you need a job or need school, then that's all you're going to know. Think about what I'm saying. It's a programming of the mind. Take all of those negative thoughts out of your head and tell yourself, you can. Stop saying you can't. You know what I mean? Start saying you can. Start saying you can. You know what I mean? And I know I looked a little messed up, but Start telling yourself you can. And if you can't figure something out, don't tell yourself, well, it's not gonna work, well, I can't do it, or well, it is what it is. No, ask yourself, how can you get it done? And if you can't figure out a way, ask somebody else how you can get it done. And only ask someone that is genuinely there for you. Do not ask anybody that has only come around when you have something. Don't ask anybody that doesn't even don't ask anybody that doesn't have the same goals as you. Don't ask anybody about any advice that doesn't have the same goals. So, but don't just, once a statement closes the thought process of the mind. Now a question heightens the awareness of the thoughts, because now when you question, you're thinking about what can I do, or you're thinking about what is this, or you're thinking about where is this, or you're thinking about when is this. Now when you say, I'm going to bed, you're going to bed. Now if you say, how can I go to bed? Even though that's a stupid scenario, but if you say, how can I go to bed? You're not gonna go to bed, because now you're thinking about, how am I gonna go to bed? You know what I mean? Think about that. If you're saying, how can I smoke some weed? You're gonna be thinking about different ways to do that. But if you say, I'm about to just smoke some weed, you're gonna be doing it the regular way every time. Relo, Swisher, you know what I mean? But now you got other people coming up with different shit. I don't know, you know what I mean? But it's all about, stop letting people program your mind to think you need a job. Like I said, because they don't teach us this stuff in school. And there's a reason for that, because they want you to stay poor. Am I wrong? They don't teach us this stuff for why? Like I said, poor people are the greediest people, because they are the ones that don't do anything besides work for somebody else. And then once you accept a paycheck for a living, you're doomed. Once you start accepting paychecks, because they give you the paycheck, your boss gives you your paycheck, and now you automatically have an employee mindset of, what am I going to go do with this check? And I have to come back to this job after I spend this check, or put this check up, and I have to come back to this job and work. But guess what the boss does, or the person who owns the business or anything, bro? They're not worried about. They're good on money. You know what I'm saying? And money, if money doesn't matter to you, then money doesn't matter to you. You're always going to be poor. Money doesn't matter to me, but I don't have a poor mentality. So, just start telling yourself you can. Stop telling yourself things. Start asking questions. Talk to yourself more, and ask yourself questions. Like I said, if you can't figure something out, ask people who are genuinely there for you, that have the same goals as you, questions that they can relate to you with. Because if you ask somebody that doesn't have the same goals as you, or somebody that can't relate to you, if you ask them anything that you have going on in your mind, or anything that you're trying to do positively, they're not even going to be able to comprehend what you're trying to say. You know what I mean? And they're going to give you an answer that they would do, and that's not your purpose. They're going to give you their purpose answer, not your purpose. We all have a purpose, and it's not to work a job and die. So if you think your purpose is to work a job and die, so be it. Please let that be your purpose, to work a job and retire, and let that. You know what I'm saying? So people need to wake up and understand that we are not meant to be here and work for a paycheck. We are here to create paychecks. You know what I mean? Create a paycheck. I'm creating content right now. So don't ask me, what are you doing for that? I'm creating something that you're watching right now. That's what I'm saying. So start doing something, start making something, and take advantage of social media. It's 2019. You got Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Anything else you got out there? I don't know. You got Live. Do something. Go viral. Try to do something. Me, I'm not on that. I'm trying to give you guys knowledge. Guys, people, women, anybody, I don't care, dogs, anything that can hear me right now. Take this information and let it help you. And stop having a poor mentality. And stop having a poor mindset. And if you can't understand the information that I'm saying, you saying this information isn't helpful, I already know all of this. If you already know all of it, then why are you still working a job? Like I said, it is okay to struggle. It is okay to be down for a while. But guess what? When you start working your way up and you start coming up, When you start getting back on your feet, doing something that you actually are passionate about and something that you love doing every day, and your kids see that, you're living life. You're living life. Now when you think when you think that you need a job or you're depending on a job, you're living death. You are a walking zombie. I'm gonna end the video right there. And like I said, don't worry about none of this up there, because I did not write that, obviously. But you know what I'm saying? This is what you're living when you have that mindset. So stop trying to argue with me. I don't argue. I spit knowledge and I do not argue. I will not argue with you. I will just keep telling you information that will make you more mad, because you know I'm right. You know what I'm saying is right, and you just can't. You don't want to do anything about it. That's what it is. You don't want to. You say I can't do this or I can't do that, and that's the number one reason why you get mad when I tell you that you don't need a job, and I'm telling you all this stuff that you already know of, reasons why you don't need a job, and then you get mad telling me why you do need a job. If you already know all of these things, I'm in the video there though. I'm gonna have more videos coming. Like I said, I'm gonna have videos coming on depression. I'm gonna have videos coming on anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have videos coming on why you shouldn't go to college and why college is a scam. So be looking out for those videos. They will be posted very, very soon. Probably next time. Come back in the next. You know what I mean? Just keep coming back to the channel. Get Fresh Gods. Please subscribe. Please give this a like. Please share this to all social media sites. Please share this to all social media sites. Please share this to all social media sites. Please. It'll help me. You know what I mean? And yeah. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, share this video. Give this video a like. And most of all, tell yourself you can instead of you can't. And ask yourself more questions of how you can get things done, rather than telling yourself you can't get it done. As simple as that. Just start doing that every day, and you will see a drastic change in your behavior. You'll see a drastic change in your friends that you hang around, because you don't have that poor mindset. You will see a drastic change on the money that you have, because you don't have that poor mindset, because you're not going to be worried about spending that money. You're going to be worried about making that money. You're going to be worried about people making money for you. You know what I mean? So take this with all seriousness, and if you got any questions, just drop questions down in the comments. Drop questions down. I can make a video about some questions. You know what I'm saying? I really got a lot of things that I can tell you guys, but I can't do it all in one video. So I got a lot of knowledge. Please give this video a like I said, comment, subscribe, share. Get Fresh God. You know what I'm saying? Get Fresh God. Princess here in the building. Yeah. Alright. And I'm out of here.